sit in here. There should be, yeah, there's plenty of room. Do you want anything to drink?
No, I'm fine. I actually don't have much time today. I just have to limit this to an hour. So if we can just kind of jump right into business, I would greatly appreciate it.
Okay.
Works for you. All right, so you did mention to me about character witnesses the last time we met. So
Yeah.
I feel it's best that we go ahead and create a list of character witnesses of our own.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna line up a few. Let's start with your mom. What is?
I don't, wait. Don't you want to know how it went?
How what?
Me going over to the apartment to talk to Larry to try and find him.
Not really, but okay. Okay, how did it go, Bethany?
Well, he wasn't over there. I went over there and like I said, when I was on the phone with you, Brooke and Isaiah were there, and I was sitting in the car and kind of watched them. But, you know, they were talking in the, you know, the driveway parking lot area, but I never really saw Larry or Sharra. And so
if you never really saw Larry or Sharra when you got off the phone with me, you were supposed to leave. Why am I hearing that you observed?
Well, I wanted to see how Brooke was doing, and then I wanted to see if Larry drove up. But his car wasn't there, and then there's, you know, limited parking spots, and then sometimes he's in and out, and I didn't know what was going on. So, I mean, I wasn't sure where he was really, to be honest. So
So there it is. You weren't sure where he was really when you did not see him there. That's discovery. Then you should have left.
But no,
That's stalking.
No, stalking. I would have had to go multiple times because I think I've looked that up before to make sure. But no, I sat in my car for a while and I just kind of watched, you know, Brooke and Isaiah and to see that she was okay and everything seemed to be fine, you know. And then I talked to a neighbor and asked him if he had seen, you know, Larry come in and out, and he said that he had seen him drive in and out before, but he, you know, hadn't seen him in a little while. And so, you know, but I gave him my number and told him that, you know, or he gave me his number so that I could contact him and he could let me know when Larry was there. But, you know, hopefully I'll find out when he's there, but I never got to talk to him. So.
You never got to talk to him because he was not there. I did not give you that instruction. I said, go to her house and get your man. That means if he was in fact there, then you were to knock on the door. Once you saw that he was there, you were to ask him to come outside of the building and speak to him. You did not do that. You did everything else, which does seem like stalking.
Well, I mean, I sat in the car and then I laid my seat back and I saw Isaiah and Brooke come out. And so I laid my seat back because I don't know. I got nervous. Okay, Natasha, I got nervous. Like I said, when I was on the phone with you, I was nervous. There was so much going on. And I just felt like it was the best thing to sit there and just observe them before I drove off. And I never got out of the car except to talk to the neighbor. And then Brooke never even saw me, I don't think.
So what you did is you just created an eyewitness that you were there in someone else's home.
I don't know. He seemed very nice and cooperative. And I don't think that that's the case. I mean, he was very nice to me and I was nice to him. You know, I mean, I told him I would maybe give him a little cash if he could tell me when.
That's bribing. What are you doing, Bethany? Like you're doing, no, stop, time. This is not what you were advised to do. I said, go get your husband.
Well, I was trying to find my husband and that's what I knew to do. Like, I mean.
When you did not see him, you were to come home.
Well, I did eventually. I did, okay? That's what I did.
Eventually.
I did. I laid in my car for a little bit, and when Brooke and Isaiah walked past my car, you know, after I talked to the neighbor, I left. I drove off. So I mean, what do you expect me to do? You know, and then you know, I called Brooke because later on because I wanted to find out if I could find what hotel he was staying at because I needed to know that, and she didn't tell me because she didn't know. And then Larry called me and he freaked out and snapped on me, called me on three-way with Brooke on the phone, and he flipped out. So I don't think any of it would have done any good anyway with me going over there. Okay, if he would have found out, I think it would have just blown the situation up even more. Okay, I did what I thought was right according to what advice you gave me.
Maybe you should just pray going forward.
I mean, I prayed.
That is not what I advised you.
I prayed last night. I mean, I did. I prayed so much last night that I think God was putting me on mute. Okay.
Okay, let's just go back to the business at hand. All right. So,
well, what am I supposed to do?
Not that, Bethany. No one instructed you to do that. Okay. Now you just gave me 18 steps of something that I told you not to do, and now you want to say that I advised you to go over there and sit in your car and drop the seat back and say something to the kids and say something to the neighbor, and you're asking about his whereabouts. This is too much.
Okay, Natasha, I thought, I really, okay, I don't know. I panicked. Okay, I
That's
did.
what it sounds like. Okay, well, there's the first step. You panicked.
Okay.
And that you were not supposed to do.
Okay.
Now, let's get this list going. All right, so you said no to your mom?
No, absolutely not. We don't